I've had it. I'm leaving Florida. Maybe forever to never come back. Nah, I'll be back. You got all these otter freaks doing all kinds of illegal things, and frankly, I'm the only accountability that they have right now. But I am heading back to Hale's headquarters, and to do such, I've got a lot of packing to do. A lot of this stuff is some of the coolest stuff in the world, and it's got to go back to Hale's headquarters. As a matter of fact, George, let's just take a peek right here. Okay, we got a pack. I got the trailer out in front. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Security Gina brought these.
Security Ninja
Yes,
Gina.
yes, Sega Genesis. She knows Sega Genesis is my favorite console ever.
Is that sealed?
And now, yeah, it's sealed, and I can play it. I can play it on the Nintendo Switch. Mario and Sonic Olympic games, that's a good one. Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Harry Potter. We got oh, this is what we found in the storage unit. I don't think we actually found the right game. No, we didn't. These are all not the right games, but there's another Nintendo Switch game right there. But these were all gifts from Security Gina. She knows me. She knows me.
She's too kind.
Oh my goodness, she's
We're
so
spoiled.
sweet. Yeah, that's very true. Very, very spoiled. And of course, you know, Gina also donated a Nintendo Switch. This isn't the Nintendo Switch though. That is back here, ready to go.
Every time she visits, it's new gifts.
Yes, very much so. And there's more games here. Now, this is the Nintendo Switch that she actually donated.
During her last visit.
Yep.
Oh, that's a special edition.
That's a special edition right there.
What makes it so special?
Well, it's got those little guys. And so that's brand new. Brand new. So we got the games. Now, what this is important for, you may be thinking, Jeremy, who cares about video games and Nintendo Switches? Well, I do when I'm on flights to come back and see everybody. Look at that. I don't remember if Gina gave us this or we found it.
She did.
Oh, she did. She probably gave us these too. There's another. No way.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What? I think she
What?
gave us all these too. I think she did last time she was here.
You got duplicates?
That's the best because you keep one sealed, such as this,
And one
and then
to
you
play
play
with.
one. And I'm going to play this on the plane every time I come back to Otter Creek. Every single time. I can't wait! It's going to be epic. Now, obviously, I've got this Nintendo Switch box too. And because we found a Nintendo Switch in a storage unit this season. So there's a Nintendo Switch right there. And we got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Do you think it's in there? No, it's not in there. Empty. Empty, but that's okay because the other games are in there. All right, so where should I put this to make sure it's safe? Most people would probably put it in the box. That would make sense, but
Yes.
I'm not most people. Where should
Safety
I put it?
first, Jeremy.
All right, fine,
Safety
fine. You're right.
first.
You're right. That should go. And I do have another Nintendo Switch at Hale's headquarters. And Christian and Patience were going to teach me how to actually play it. And
How
I
many
have
do-
used it on the plane a couple times.
How many do
Couple
you
times I have.
need?
How many do I need?
Yeah. Wouldn't you keep one here in Florida, one up in Ohio, and one to travel with?
Well, George. How do I explain this to you? How do I explain this to you?
If you take them all up to OH, what are you going to do down here in the FL?
Well,
Actually, there's no time to be playing down here. We're always busy working on a project at the schoolhouse.
that's what I was going to say. I was just
Yeah.
going to work.
We actually work for our income versus begging.
Yeah, we don't grift. We don't grift.
Yeah.
That's a thing. That's a no-no in the What the Hales world. But we do appreciate so many who so lovingly and kindly give out of
Yes,
the generosity
we
of
do
their
appreciate.
own hearts. That is a huge blessing, and I was thinking just keeping them at Hale's headquarters for flights. But you know, when I fly down, I'll have one with me here anyway. But I won't have time to actually play it, and that's all right too. Now this, oh my goodness, so cool. Remember this?
Back to the future.
You remember where it came from?
Yes.
Where?
Mary.
It's beautiful.
Was it Mary to the parfait?
Well, I'm gonna leave it up to Mary to the parfait in the chat to let you know, George, if you were right or not. But I love
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
This was from the last storage unit. I actually called dibs on these. So these are going back as well for the collection. And I know Sissy would be proud of me for claiming them for the collection. So those are going back as well. And let's see, we'll put that one right there. I gotta pack these, I gotta pack them well. Okay, check this out. Oh yeah. Remember where this came from?
What's in it? Is it built?
It's built.
That would be from Thomas and Dan.
Right there. Check that out. So ridiculously
They
cool.
found this in a storage unit here in Florida and thought of you.
Oh man, I don't know what made them think of me, but I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. Check this out. Remember that? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yes.
Batman! So ridiculously
sent that?
cool. Did we find it or was it sent as a gift? It gets hard to remember, doesn't it?
You know what? I'm gonna guess it was George Mitchell that sent that.
Oh, that's a good guess.
I could be wrong though.
Yeah, you could. Who sent
be
this to
wrong.
you? An Elvis ticket.
Oh,
Oh.
was it Thomas and Dan?
Ah.
I could be wrong though.
How easily she forgets. You know what? Let's look at back here for a second. Check this out.
Okay.
Check this out. Okay. This year has
I'm
been
checking you
incredible.
out.
Absolutely incredible. All right, so this has probably been one of our best storage unit seasons ever. That's 100% stamps right there that we have found in storage units, and so is all of this. These are all stamps from storage units, all of them. I'm going to take these back to Hale's headquarters as well, but that's not even what I really wanted to share with you. Look at this. Sheriff's stock for McDonald's found in a storage unit.
McDonald's,
Look at this.
McDonald's.
Sheriff Titanic found in a storage unit.
Titanic
Look at this.
as in the boat?
Look at this. Good question.
The cruise ship?
I would guess the new one. Another Titanic. Look at this. Morrison Incorporated Sheriff stock. We found all of this season. Look at this. Look at this.
I'm looking.
Jostin stock right there as well. We
Nice.
found all this stock this season. Most of it we didn't even share because it was found during fine-tooth sorts.
Yeah, now it's ephemera
And
for us.
It is very collectible to say the least. But look at the couch. You see what's on the couch? What is all that?
Ooh, monies
Okay, there is.
and gold.
All right, let's look
We
at
found
some
the
of the gold.
gold.
Let's look at some of the gold. All right, that's 925 gold. All right, let's swing over to the table just for fun. I know I got
Okay.
you blocked now with totes.
Ugh.
This is part of packing. This is part of packing because I want to show you this. This stuff is ridiculously cool. Ridiculously cool. Oh, by the way, I think this is sterling as well. And yes, I'm rocking sandals and socks. That's how I roll. Did I ever tell you a story when I went to Italy and they saw me in sandals and socks? And so everybody started wearing sandals and
You're a
socks.
trendsetter.
Sometimes I am, George. Sometimes I am. All right, check this out. Look at this. This right here, that's 18 karat gold. This right here was our one piece of 18 karat gold. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do right now, because I don't have it marked yet, is go 18K.
Do we have more gallon bags here
That's
that you
it
can
right
spare
there.
at the schoolhouse?
That's all I got right there. Right there. So that's the one piece of 18 karat that we found. But look at this. Okay? You see all this right here? What's all that?
Gold.
Yes, it is. What carat do you think? That's diamonds.
14.
More gold. You're correct.
10 or 14?
This is 14. This is all 14 karat gold. Look at that emerald.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's a beauty.
Oh my goodness. This is all 14 karat gold that we found this season. Look at that diamond in there. Oh, this has been probably our best season of gold. Not even like real gold like I have right here, but just we got some of the best units ever this season. And it helps that we actually emphasize buying the best units and we don't buy garbage. We never intentionally buy garbage.
I do look forward to the day where we can melt down all of the gold and make one big
Ooh, that's gonna
big
be
old
fun.
grill.
That's going to be fun. As a matter of fact, you think that's all the gold? Nope. Cause 10K, Look at this. All right, so that's all 14 right there. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
You see what this is?
18.
This is
Oh,
all
more 14K.
This is all 14 karat gold that we found this season. All of it. There's the Royce watch. We got the rings. This. Look at that diamond. Oh my goodness, that's 14 karat gold. Can you imagine how much that diamond might be worth?
Sparkly.
That's a real diamond. Oh my goodness. Now the diamond's missing. The main diamond is missing. The side diamonds are all there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 side diamonds there. And then we got gold here, gold ring, and then gold pendant.
Oh, there's the other half right
there. Oh, fell out. There we go. That's 14 karat gold. We've got gold heart bracelet, 14 karat gold. Gold pendant right there, 14 karat gold. These are just gold loops, just for jewelry making. More gold. There's the Elvis guitar gold. Look at that. Look at that ring right there. Look at the 3 diamonds there. I mean, jeez. Look at that. More gold. Look at this. Look at this, George. More gold, more diamonds, pearls on the gold. I mean, it was never ending this year. It was wild.
Pretty awesome score.
And remember this one? 14 karat gold bracelet, which I believe those are potentially sapphires.
Sapphire. That ring, is there a ring that matches
Yes,
that?
there's a ring.
This is the ring
There's
that
the ring that
it?
matches. Yep. That's all 14 karat gold.
Wowzers.
Yeah, this is. We had a pretty good winter, didn't we? You know, for all the garbage that we have to go through in Otter Creek and in Florida, from being stalked, harassed, threatened, defamed, libeled, slandered, the law enforcement not doing their job, and the list goes on. And you go, well, why does all this happen? Well, you're looking at it. It literally, at the core of all of it is jealousy. It's jealousy. And so when people see successful people with huge diamond earrings like this, they go, I want that, and I'm going to stalk them. And, you know, all of this is all going towards legal fees. We've got to sell it. It's got to go towards legal fees. And God has truly blessed us with a massive, massive gold. You know, we were watching that documentary on Netflix where the guy, Fenn, he hid $1 million of gold in the woods for a treasure hunt. And I told George, I was like,
$1 million or 3 mil?
I don't know. They kept changing the number. I told George, I was like, why don't we do the same thing? We got tons of it. Tons of it. She wasn't having it yet. Not yet. Okay. All right, now.
I think we should junior scale it.
Oh, do you remember what this is?
It floats.
Yes.
It's for the military.
This is the military survival.
This came from
right
the Crystal
there.
River unit.
And it works. Yeah, we've used it, and I love it. It's going to Hale's headquarters.
You assemble it and disassemble it. We've never seen anything or found anything like it in a unit
so ridiculous
until this
cool.
season.
That's a gift. Where'd that one? Where'd that come
Dawn
from?
Gibson.
Yep. So Dawn came and visited. That's going home to be on display at Hale's headquarters as well. And then we've got some foreign monies that were given to us as well. That's going.
Nice.
We got more.
Oh, was that the money that someone found in a dumpster or near a dumpster?
I believe it was. And this,
that was given to us with the roll of nickels.
Yes. Which George still hasn't given me what she owes me.
The roll of nickels still stays in the roll.
All right, now look at this, George. This is wild. See both these
10K.
bags? These are both 10 karat gold. We can get rid of one of the bags. This is so crazy and wild. This is all the 10 karat gold we found. There's 10 karat white gold on the watch. Look at that, the eagle class ring, 10 karat gold, which is normal for class rings. Look at the diamonds in there. Main diamond, diamonds on the side. We got the heart. We got the heart earring right there. That's solid. That's not hollow. Yeah, that's solid. We've got Del Monte. That was a service award. More hearts.
Oh, that's some rose gold.
What do you think? How many diamonds?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Crazy. It's wild. And then we found this one in the last unit before I head back. I want to buy one more unit. As a matter of fact, most people don't realize I actually just won a unit this morning, And I went on the road to go pick it up, and then 40 minutes on the road, I got a message said, "Hey, it's canceled. The previous owner paid." I went, "Okay, I guess I'm turning around." So now it's packing
Paid
day.
online.
Yeah, they paid online.
Makes you wonder why you couldn't pay online.
I agree. Look at that right there. Look at that gold. The diamond up top.
Wow.
The gold chain. There's an original.
like a magenta.
346 right there.
A magenta gem. in the
Original
center.
price right there. So that's that 10K gold. But we already had another bag of 10K gold. Look at this. We had a crazy season. You have to admit that we got so lucky, but we like to call it being blessed by God. That's all
Yes.
10 karat gold right there. 10 karat gold, and all the haters now are like, why would you do that to poor that God? As we keep hearing, God's on our side from the other side.
No.
Yeah, well, it would appear as though God's on our side, but the reality is this: God's on anybody's side that wants to follow Him and His Word. When you get outside of those boundaries, you're on your own. And that's where complete and total chaos and destruction happens. All right, let's check this out as well. And, oh, that one's a beaut. Check that one out.
Emerald.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful 10 karat gold, emerald, and diamonds on the side. Oh my goodness. What a season. Seriously, what a season.
Awesome.
Like, until I put it all together like this, I don't even realize that it was that good. Check this out. Check that out right there, 10 karat gold. All the mini diamonds.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. And I think most people are like, well, Jeremy, what do you do with this? Well, honestly, what I do with it, I've been saving it for my kids. So when I pass away, there's a stash, or if there's an emergency and George and I have to cash something in really quick, you know, I don't have a lot of liquid cash. You know, people think, oh man, Jeremy's a multimillionaire. He's got liquid cash. He's got millions coming out everywhere. That's not true at all. I have millions in expenses. Now, while I do own property, and some of those properties are up for sale, particularly this one and others, so that we can pay our legal fees and continue to hold all of the employees as employees for what the hails.
And future employees like Pepper.
Oh yes, and salt. What we do is we stash this. So we have a huge stash already, which we're gonna need to start liquefying, and people are
Yes,
going.
we have sold a lot of the 925.
Yes, which
We have sold some of the gold that we have
Yep.
found.
Yep, this is the first year ever we've ever sold any of it, and so we are starting to liquidate that because of the damage that has been done to our business. And this is the maybe gold. We don't need to look at all that. That's the stuff that is definitely
It's
gold.
questionable, but there's no marking.
There's no marking because markings weren't legalized until a later year, and I got to do an actual gold test, and I don't have that test here with me. But as George was mentioning, we started selling 925. Look at this. This is all 925. So here's a 925. This is a thick 925. That's United States Air Force. Yeah, you remember that unit. That's the Crystal River unit. We found a ton of gold there. That's 925. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, wow. And 925 earrings. This chain is super thick.
Yeah, it definitely needs cleaning, but you can tell.
Yeah, it's tarnished, but it's all 925. 925 there, 925 here, 925 there. Here, 9 there, 2 there, 5550 925. Da da da, ba da ba da bum, ba da dum. Da da dum bum bum, ba da dum bum, ba da dum bum 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 bum. This is all 925. Look at that. And look at that one right there. And then once we come over here, oh, there we go, right here. We got sterling silver right there. You see that sterling silver necklace? Beautiful. Beautiful. We got a sterling silver necklace there. Check out this ring. That's 925. What do you think? Should I take this back with me, or should you sell this stuff? The 925. Look at this.
Sell it.
Tiffany & Co. Tiffany. Oh,
Let us sell
look
it.
at that one.
Did you know that Gina also donated real gold and silver to us too that belonged to her mom and great grandma?
It does not
Or
shock
grandma?
me knowing Gina. It's like, you literally have to tell some of these
I
people.
almost don't want to take it from her
It's-
and tell her to hold on to it until she's ready to become fun employed.
I found $100 in the back room yesterday, and I'm like, somebody lose $100? And then Gina's like, it's not mine, maybe somebody else. And I'm sitting there thinking, that's Gina. She's just putting there for us to find. But come to find out, it was Steve from Steve and Mary trying to buy the toolboxes. I'm like, he is not buying toolboxes.
You hear that, Steve? Your
Like-
money is no good with us.
Your $100 doesn't work with us, Steve. You do too much work, and you're too sweet and too precious to us. That,
Both Mary and Steve, such kind people.
You know what? Gold plated. You can go ahead. I'll set that aside. You can definitely sell that for sure.
For real?
Yeah, you can sell that, and then I'm gonna tote this gold and silver up. There have been a lot of other things that we found, such as transformers, but they were on clearance. They were on clearance, but that's going home for the transformer collection as well. Check this out. There's a local guy in Florida that makes Garbage Pail Kid patches. His name is Mika, and I've been able to establish a friendship with him online. Now, I've never met him in person, but I love his work. Now, these aren't sanctioned. These aren't official tops patches, but these are fan-made patches, and I love them, and I buy every one that he makes. What is this, George? To Jeremy from Santa. What? Do you remember this?
No.
It's been a long time coming.
How did Santa get in your room? Got no
You don't-
chimney?
You don't remember this?
Who
Oh
sent
yeah.
those?
You don't. Oh, George, you're gonna have to go back through the live streams. You're gonna have to go back and watch.
Interesting, because you don't know either.
All right, you're right. I forgot. And by the way, if you sent them, thank you so much. Please understand that so much goes on in everyday life.
Yeah,
with
please
George
don't
and I.
take it personal. We get so much.
We cannot remember everything, and so please don't take it personal because we appreciate it truly.
Absolutely.
Very much so.
Debbie Farmer had seen a breadbasket in the latest unit we've been sorting,
Yeah.
and she's like, can I call dibs on the breadbasket? I was like, what breadbasket? I don't remember half the stuff we find in the storage units. Like, I need a screenshot or something.
Yeah, give me a little something to work with. Give me something to work
It's
with.
almost impossible to remember
can't
everything that
remember
we
everything.
touch
We can't
or
remember
find.
everything. Oh man, the gingerbread Joker right there.
Nice.
How
I think
cool.
George Mitchell sent that one too.
Probably knowing George, he probably did. Check that out. Probably sent this one.
He probably sent that one too.
Probably. There's so
He
many.
sent so much good stuff. It could have
So
been
many
Tom
precious
Shannon
people.
too, because he's been sending a lot of great,
I love
amazing
this
things.
one. Love this one too. Now I got this. I know where I got this. I got this at an outlet store that is now closed, and the outlet store is now doing nothing but
Whatnot.
selling on Whatnot. They closed because they're selling on Whatnot. They do better on Whatnot than having an actual storefront.
Yeah.
So there you have it. All right, I got more Transformers. You can actually see where I got them on
Nice.
clearance.
Nice.
I love it. I love it. All right, I gotta look. This was in our last storage unit. You see these right here. These are City Engineers. They're like little Lego. You can see the vehicles there.
Oh, you get a surprise vehicle or a
And
different
yep,
vehicle?
it's a surprise vehicle in the egg. And I was
You
like,
can collect them all.
I was like, oh my goodness, these are too cool. I can either put them on display here, which eventually this is coming out of here as well because we're moving. But I thought Hale's headquarters. I'm still thinking Hale's headquarters. Those are going to Hale's headquarters. You know who this is?
Toucan.
Ah, nice! Toucan Sam! Yeah, Fruit Loops right there. I thought that was super. You know what? Maybe he should. You see, I have this display thing right here. There's a ton of cool stuff in here.
Which we found that one in the settlement unit.
Yes.
And I told Jeremy, I was like, are you sure you don't want this? You can display all your cool finds in it.
That's a cool thing of history right there. Wendy's $1 off. Now,
The coupon?
this, you know what? I think I'm gonna put Toucan Sam and the coupon in here, and then we can move this over to the office at the schoolhouse. I think that'd be good if we move this. We'll take this over to the office. We'll look at it in just a second because there's some special things in there too. I know 100% from Gina there's Hale Silver in there. And she's the one that started us on selling Hale Silver. Now, we got, did we almost sell out on all the Hale Silver last time?
Yeah, we're down to like the teens.
Wow. Well, we better get it going in the quarry again. Check that out. Gremlins and Ghostbusters 2. Yes!
Mad Magazine.
Do you remember Mad Magazine?
I remember Mad TV.
Well,
Mad!
Kind of the same thing in all reality. Man, there's so much. Are you going to sell all these Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay.
For the $500 giveaway, yes.
All right, there's a Superman right there. There's Cyborg right there as well.
We are giving away $500 this Sunday, the 27th of April.
So April 27th, 2025. And we realize people watch these things at all different times. But on our Whatnot, we are actually giving away $500. So we'll put the link in the pinned comment, and anybody at any time can use our link, download our app, download the app. This is a transformer as well that I want to take back. I love it. And so you can download the app, and then once you make a purchase, whether it's in the Buy It Now, whether it's at the auction, now you're in the running for $500. $500.
And if you're new to Whatnot, you'll automatically get a $15 credit as long as you use our invite link.
That's from TDK Collectibles as well.
Nice.
So that's from Thomas and Dan. I'm gonna take that back for the ketchup, shelf right there. You know, the hard part is figuring out what goes back, what doesn't go back.
What stays?
Oh!
That came from the Pokemon unit. Where all those Pokemon cards from, that came from the same unit.
It's supposed to be Gambit right there.
Yeah,
You see him
we
up
think
there?
he may have been a reseller and just abandoned his unit.
I'm going to say you can sell this. You can sell the Pokemon. And yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon in there. We'll get to that. That's a muscle. Do you remember what the muscles are?
No.
Well, that's one right there. That's a muscle. This is the only muscle I've ever found in a storage unit, oddly enough. How weird is that? I mean, as much as we actually find, and that's the only one, it's kind of weird. All right, check that out. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Now, obviously, these are all from the new series, and that's okay. I'm okay with it being from the new series. I just want to eventually probably sell them Whatnot for legal fees. That's what's eventually is probably going to happen. Check these out. These are the minis. And unfortunately, Gators are out. Unfortunately.
You're going to sell that one?
I probably should. Why does everybody got to ruin everything for us?
We could give it away as a surprise giveaway.
Okay, there we go. We got the Rhino and Gorilla Prime right there. Okay. All right. Oh, check that out. Somebody gifted this to us as well. Mario Kart from McDonald's.
Oh, nice.
The golden Mario. It's a Mario. We got
I don't
another.
remember who.
Who what?
Who gave us that? I don't remember.
Off the top of my head, I can't remember either. You know, where am I going to put this so it doesn't get damaged? I might need this for another. No, we're good right there. Check this out. This was found in a storage unit. This was the Air Force storage unit out of Crystal River. That's Soundwave.
That's the original?
Original.
Nice.
And I have some of the original tapes that go inside of him at home at Hale's headquarters. So he's going on display. That's a childhood right there. Right there.
Childhood memory, baby.
And then the coolest thing is this was my first Transformer ever that I got for Christmas as a kid.
The DeLorean?
And
Is that a DeLorean?
Not quite.
Oh.
Not quite. And so this was the first one. I got to clean him up once I get home, but he's going on display. And knowing me as a little kid, we probably had a garage sale, and I was like, oh yeah, let's put him in the garage sale. How foolish was I? No, don't ever sell them in the garage sale.
Did you get to keep the money?
Yeah, and you
or
know
were
what
you
I
trying
did?
to help your parents out?
I went into the grocery store ultimately I helped the parents out because I went to the grocery store, the family grocery store, and I spent it all on candy.
Candy?
Yeah. Not the smartest thing to do with your garage sale money. It's a Mario, and I'm going in a brand new Tokyo. See,
Road
look at that,
trip.
just like that. Did you see this one yet? Jurassic Park / Transformers.
I'm looking at it right now.
So cool.
Did you get that
So
on clearance? You had to have. I just saw a sticker at the top.
Yeah, I guess I did. I can't even remember. There's too much. There's so much. Can I take my giant Asian Fabergé egg?
Is that from the Rich Bankers unit?
I don't remember, but I think it's so cool. And I'm not sure I really trust it here.
I remember wrapping that thing up in a towel and putting it
On the
in
way
the
home?
trunk
Yeah.
or in the truck because it was so fragile.
Yes, on the way home, we definitely did. There's Optimus Primal. Optimus Primal.
You got that at clearance.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I try never to pay full price for anything, so I'm just
Frugale.
frugal. That's what I would say. Other people would say cheap. I say frugal. But yeah, no. Kevin the Cook, I believe, gifted this to me right here. So we got that from Kevin the Cook. And then, actually, I think Kevin the Cook, he brought this too. I'm almost positive.
No.
No? Who was it?
We went and saw the movie and you bought every single collectible.
Here in Florida?
Yes, remember we went to Gainesville and watched the new Ghostbusters movie?
Really?
And you purchased everything collectible
Obviously.
souvenir?
Obviously, I do not remember.
You don't remember taking me to the movies to watch the latest Ghostbuster movie?
I don't. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all of these Pokemon cards over here. You can sell these Pokemon cards and on Whatnot. And
We start everything at $1 on our Whatnot. We have auctions every Monday
Oh,
through Friday at 7 p.m. and then every Sunday at
Jeez.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
we have so many.
I think I'm just going to
So
sell
many.
it by the box, just like that as we found them.
That's not a bad idea. Check this out. You remember what this was from?
Crystal River.
Crystal River unit. And I saw it and I was in love. Sega has always been my favorite. Now the reason
You didn't
why
even know they
Sega-
made a Sega Scope 3D.
I didn't even know. And I've owned almost everything from
And
Sega.
usually you know, but this time you
So-
didn't know.
So the reason why Sega is my favorite is because my older brother, who is diagnosed OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, he would not let us play with his Nintendo. We weren't allowed to touch it. Well, now we realize it's because he had OCD. And I got so annoyed and upset with it that then Sega came out with Sega does what Nintendo don't, or it's Nintendo don't. And so
So it became a competition.
so it became a competition. I'm like, listen, if he's going to be like this about his Nintendo, I'm all pro Sega. Check this out right here. Check this out. Surprise cars right there. Unbox and build a race car.
So you can collect all 9.
I got them. I got the whole case right here. I bought the entire case. As a matter of fact, I think we sold some of the cases on our Whatnot auction.
We did?
We did? Okay. Well, there you have it. So I bought the entire case to put on display at Hale's headquarters, and we sold some of the other ones. Okay. Some of the other things. Should we just take this back to the schoolhouse with us? We'll take
Yes.
that back as well. Let's peek. Let's slide this over here.
Okay.
And then let's take a peek in here. 'Cause I'm thinking we just put this in the back of the truck, and we put this in the office at Hale's headquarters as well.
Okay.
Because there's some really, really cool things in here. Such as creamed possum.
Where do you want to start? Which corner?
I mean, you can start wherever you want.
Okay, let's start up here, top to bottom,
These are
left
all
to
super
right.
cool things. It has been shifted around a little bit.
Are these gifts and storage unit finds?
They could be a mixture. Well, this is definitely a gift. This is a gift from Gina. She got us real Hale silver.
Silver bar.
Yeah. Super cool.
Customized silver bar.
Super cool. These are storage unit. Ow! And some of them are just little trinkets that I think are so cool. We've got. Is this elephants? Is that an elephant? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, nobody's ruined elephants for us yet, so that's a bonus.
Yet.
Yeah. There's a beaver. Everybody knows I love beavers. Right there. There's a beaver. Oh, this is a gift. The world's smallest gummy bears. That was definitely a gift.
Are those edible?
George, you can't.
That was definitely a gift.
You
Cream
can't
possum.
eat everything just because it looks delicious. This is a crazy light bulb. And let's see, where am I going to put that? I think this is going in the office. This was from a storage unit, which is super cool. It's a stamp puzzle, which I thought was awesome.
Wooden.
This is from a storage. Most of this is from storage units.
Oh, this was actually found in a photo album with personal suras. I remember.
Ah, Sura. Sura, Sura. Sura, Sura. Okay. I do. I want to take that to the office. We'll take that to the office with us. Let's take a peek over here as well. What do we have? We've got $1 million. British gold guinea, and it's in there. We actually opened it. By George, it's Santa. You remember we found these? Mm-hmm. And I saved them, and I'm going to take them back to Hale's headquarters and put them on display. There's a couple of them. And I'm saving them because they say George. If it didn't say George, I'd be like, eh. But since it says George...
Are they referring to George Washington?
Probably. Look at this. These are all the dollar coins that we found this season.
Nice.
Look at that. $6 in coins. Now this, I'm gonna need some more envelopes. This is all the foreign funds that were either gifted to us or found. And so the one under here that was gifted. This is all foreign monies, which George and I happen to enjoy seeing monies from other countries.
The oatmeal gave us that one.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Oatmeal.
The oatmeal gave
she's
us
as
one of them.
sweet as cinnamon and sugar in your oatmeal.